Today's tutorial focuses on collaborative groups, more importantly, global collaboration. Renzulli Learning is very excited to offer students the opportunity to discuss issues and collaborate on projects with peers from around the globe. Participating schools partner both locally and internationally on an opt-in basis through Renzulli Learning. Renzulli Learning's robust project-based learning system allows students to manage their projects and collaborate within a secure environment. The system includes the ability for teachers to monitor and track student progress throughout the project lifecycle. Global collaboration within PBL experiences supports the development of 21st century learning skills and advanced executive function skills such as critical thinking, communication, collaboration, time management, creativity skills, and global competency. Let's dive in. From the teacher dashboard, go to Groups on your navigation menu and select Global Collaboration. You have the option to join a global group or to create a new group. First, let's try joining one. Click the Join a Global Group button. Here you see teachers actively searching for partner classes based on grade level, subject area, and sometimes a particular topic or project. When you locate one you'd like to join, click Send Request. This will alert the group creator that you would like to join. Feel free to ask to join the group named GC Test Give It a Try, Local Wildlife in your community. This is a test environment that you can test out as both a teacher and assign a couple of students to try it if you'd like. Once you've been accepted, you'll receive a message in your Renzulli Learning inbox. Click on it and you will be brought directly into the Global Collaborative group. Alternatively, you can access a GC group by going to Groups, Global Collaboration, and locating it under Other Groups of which you are a member. Simply click the View button to access the GC Group Overview page and navigate through the various sections. On the Overview page, you can see all the basics for the group. The basic group information is your group organizer, date created, and messaging status. We'll get to that momentarily. Group instructions as set up by the group leader. On the Overview, you can see the student instructions. Global collaboration status, whether you're looking for new partners or closed for new partners. This is changed by the group organizer. Partner request summary, how many people have requested, been accepted, or rejected. The student roster, your own and those added by other teachers' total numbers. The teacher roster, what teachers are participating in this group. Permissions, editable by any teacher. Group work can be assigned by any teacher in the group. And the message board, where you can monitor your students' communications and approve them if needed. You can also easily navigate to any section of the GC group using the navigation menu on the left-hand side. Group instructions, student roster, teacher roster, permissions, group work, message board, and teacher chat. Group instructions. Additionally, when you go to the group instructions page, you can read the invitation that you initially responded to, which describes the GC group. Student roster. Listed by country and school district. You are able to edit your own school roster here, bring more in, or take someone out. If you'd like to remove yourself from the GC group, you can do so on the teacher roster page. The teacher chat is a place where teachers can communicate directly in this group. Let's add your students. Click Student Roster, and then the Edit button at the bottom. You can filter your list by grade or school. Select your students and click Submit. On the Permissions page, the group organizer has either decided to allow students to post messages freely or that they need to be reviewed. You can change this setting for your own students, whether they're allowed to write to the message board and whether or not their posts will be auto-accepted or need to be reviewed. If you choose to review them, you'll accomplish this on the message board. My own personal inclination is to allow students to post until they give me a reason to take away that privilege. Every teacher needs to consider that question for their own students and set clear boundaries with them about what is and is not appropriate in group message boards. Any teacher can assign work to the group. The organizer will likely already have something planned as you get started, but over time, there may be reasons for another teacher to assign work to the group. You can choose from any existing project that you have already created. Alternatively, you can select Assignment to select an existing assignment or to create a new one now. In a group assignment, you select one person to be the group leader who has the ability to record the group work on the assignment. Remember, projects are meant to be open-ended and student-driven. For a GC group, you want to set up the project with your goals and expectations, but leave some room for choice and voice when you can. Assignments are more direct learning experience in which the teacher sets the instructions and the resources up and what the learning outcomes will be. After you have established your group norms for posting on the message board with your class, and hopefully agreed upon them with your global partners, you're ready to allow your students to post messages. A great way to launch the group is to post an introductory question in the group instructions. From the message board, you can accept and reject messages as needed. Now, let's say you want to create your own global collaboration group. Click the Create New Group button to get started. You'll see that it looks just like creating a local group. You can start out by identifying students with profiler criteria or selecting students manually in a custom group. If you're starting with profiler criteria, you'll select which criteria you're identifying and whether you want to use first choice, first or second, or first, second, or third choice from the profiler data. Name the GC group, set your permissions, and then select your students. Click Submit when you're ready, and you'll land on the group instructions page. For the global group invitation, you want to let potential global partners know what language the students will be communicating in, the grade levels that will be appropriate to connect with one another, and the subject area if applicable. For instance, grades 3 through 5, science. What's your anticipated timeline for this project? You then need to describe the purpose of this group. What are your goals for connecting globally, and what do you hope to accomplish? Feel free to describe any projects that you intend to have the students work on and anything else important for potential global partners to know. The group instructions are for the students to understand what this group is all about and what work they'll be doing. This is a great place to add an introductory question you want them to answer in the message board as an icebreaker. Check the other sections of the group collaboration to be sure you have it set up just the way you'd like. And then you're ready to go back to the overview page and set your GC status to Looking for Partners. As teachers request to join your group, you'll receive an inbox message, along with an email notification, that you have a partner request. Click on the inbox message in order to accept or reject the request. From the student site, a global collaboration group works the same way as a local collaboration group. The students can click on the invitation that will appear at the top of their inbox and on the student dashboard. Or they can go to their groups where the GC groups will be identified by a little globe. They click on one of the buttons to go to that group and section. As they start to collaborate on a project, within each section, students will see their own work and also the work being entered by their partners. They can only see each other's work, not make any changes to it. Research demonstrates that being engaged in group projects enables students to develop advanced learning skills which will transfer to other subject areas and lead to higher academic achievement. We encourage participating global collaboration schools to include a culminating event for students to showcase their projects. We are very excited to hear about the connections you're making across districts, states, the USA, and the world. Please share your stories with us either by direct email or on social media with the hashtag #RLGlobalGroups.